Art Moncato, a Mindanao traveler. Join me on a road trip around the second biggest island in the Philippines as I embrace its natural beauty, meet communities for authentic cultural experiences, and share stories we encounter along the way. See you at 5:30 in the afternoon every Monday with Mindanao Roadtrip with Art. We have so far seen Camigin's immense natural wonder, illustrious history, and priceless heritage. In this last feature of 3 episodes, we dive deeper into the island's way of life. And what best way to do that during this sensational visit is to taste island eats. So join me as I relish diverse flavors in a food trip around this amazing paradise. Camigin's laid-back charm has attracted a small expatriate community, and a good number from this circle has assimilated to local society as successful restaurateurs. So for residents and visitors, there is always something to savor when they hanker for intercontinental cuisine. Pandemic restrictions notwithstanding, we were able to dine in eateries we wanted to visit. First stop is Nipa Style Resort for something Italian and more. So I'm with Ilenia Onesto here of Nipa Style Resort, who has spent, I think, really precious time in the kitchen to prepare a lunch. And thank you very much, Ilenia, for putting together this beautiful, colorful, I'm sure flavorful lunch of ours. But before we do that, maybe I can ask you to walk us through what you've really prepared for us with much love and care.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. So today we propose the Italian bruschetta with tomato, mozzarella, grilled eggplant and olives, the eggs and broccoli, and crispy bacon and mushroom. Here we propose the Buddha bowl with the fruits and vegetables. Is a dressing of orange dressing with olive oil, salt and pepper. And we make the rainbow all the vegetable and fruits. We have pumpkin, carrots, and manga and pineapple.
And all of those are really harvested here in the island, right?
Yes, is all
And
from
going
Camiguin.
back, the bread that you use for the bruschetta is also baked by you.
Yes, we do almost every day
Everything
the bread.
here.
Yes. And we have the greens is pichai and sweet peas and lettuce. The red one is tomato, papaya, bell pepper, and the white color is radish, sayote, and pear, and sincamas.
Oh, that's a long list of vegetables, but you
Yes.
put together all of the same colors.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it only looks like it's a 4 set, but you've actually named, I think, 10 vegetables. Beautiful. The first of our 2 main clusters is a Thai platter with jasmine rice cooked with lemongrass and blue turnip, a sauté of eggplant and tomato with garlic, ginger, mint, and kathir lime, a salad of carrots, pumpkin, pineapple, onion, and kathir lime, Thai basil chicken with avocado and pechay salads, and another sauté of pechay and broccoli with breadcrumbs. On the side is a Thai pineapple rice made of jasmine rice, pineapple, green onions, and red bell peppers. Second is an Indian platter with a sauté of eggplant with tomato, cilantro, and Indian spices, garam masala chicken, raw vegetable salad with flaxseed, biryani rice, garam masala chickpeas, cucumber raita, and a salad with pechay, broccoli, and other veggies, spices, and herbs. So far, we've seen little Italian, we have Thai, and then
Yes,
Yeah,
and the
Indian.
Italian also here.
and more Italian coming.
Yes, and the Italian we have the tagliatelle alla matriciana, is tomato, bacon, and chili. And we have the maltagliati with broccoli, mushroom, and cream.
And the pasta are also homemade.
Yes, we made all our pasta
So that
homemade.
kitchen must be very, very busy. I would want to see you work there one of these days.
Yes, maybe we can do for you one cooking lesson.
Oh, wonderful. Looking forward to that. And the drinks look really, really fresh.
And for dessert, we have our chocolate coconut praline.
I think this lunch would last us until tomorrow. There's no more dinner. I know it doesn't sound like it's good for business, but we'll really going to enjoy this lunch. Thank you, Elenia, for your time.
Thank you too.
I
And
know you've been in Camiguin for the past 11 years.
yes,
You are flying in from Venice and settling down here. So
yes,
congratulations. It shows a very peaceful and quiet island
yes.
for you to share your talent and different tastes from around the world.
Thank you so much,
Thank
and enjoy our food.
It's been a long day, and I'm joined here tonight for dinner by Mr. Alessandro Cocchi of La Dolce Vita. And what we have here, is a few dishes that he has prepared for us for tonight.
Yes, we have some pizza.
Mhm.
This is La Dolce Vita, the fresh dough, and it's made from the oven with the brick,
Yes.
wood. And then we have spaghetti with the seafood, spicy. It's a nice recipe. It's one of our best sellers now.
One of the best sellers because the
Yeah.
seafood, and
The
we are on an island.
Yes. And here we have the cappellacci. This is one of my recipe. It looks like ravioli. It's filled with cream of parmesan.
Oh.
Outside there is a sauce of butter, peanuts, and truffle cream. And then we have our dessert, the panna cotta. It's the most popular. And we have chocolate and strawberry.
Cappellacci is original, your recipe.
Yes,
Gnocchi is something
very traditional.
very traditional in Italy. The Dolce Vita pizza. It speaks for itself. It's a happy pizza. And of course, the panna cotta. Thank you, Alessandro, for preparing this for us.
Welcome. Pleasure.
Good afternoon. We are now at the Volcano House in Binunsaran in the island of Camiguin, and we are joined here by the proprietor, the chef, the originator of Peninsular Cafe Art. I'd like to introduce to you Miss Laura de Salazar. Hola, Laura.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much for having us here in this beautiful house overlooking some part of the island. But we're here to try the lunch that you created.
Thank you to you for coming, and you are welcome. You want, Arturo, we can go to the table.
Of course.
Let's go.
Oh, Laura, the table looks so amazing. So, what are we having for lunch?
Okay, we prepare our main course is going to be the paella, because always is paella,
Yes.
the main course. But we will start with some croquetas as appetizer. The croquetas is a bechamel made with jamón serrano, in this case, and chicken. Also, we have the tortilla de patata, the super known tortilla española, and we prepare some salsa brava, a little bit spicy, and some alioli as just for company.
So that's with the garlic paste.
Yeah, the garlic and parsley and olive oil, the most important. And we have also as appetizer some serranitos, very typical from the south of Spain.
Okay.
It's made with pork loin, some tomato on bread, and green bell pepper, and on top jamón serrano. Seafood paella,
All seafood harvested here in the island. Right?
yeah, all of this is local product. It's what you find. If you have good shells, it's amazing. If you have mussels, you are very lucky.
The shells look
correct.
so beautiful.
Yeah,
And the shrimp too.
also. It's very big this time. And this is a meat paella. It's different cooked. It's vegetables, also local vegetables, and
So
chicken.
how different is the cooking method here from the paella?
In this case,
Seafood,
we cook the meat during long time with the vegetables, and later we finishing in the paella pan cooking the rice.
I see.
And here we prepare, because every seafood has different kind of cooking.
Okay.
So we sometimes we cook separately, because
So
the
it's
mussels open.
different timing.
But all the juices and all the flavor we mix together at the end to give the flavor to the rice. And that's it.
That's it? I mean, this is
Oh,
lunch.
we prepare sangria.
Oh,
also.
wonderful. So what did you put in the sangria?
The sangria is citrus. It's orange, lemon, sometimes calamansi juice. In this case, we put apple, and we put apple. It's a cocktail made with wine. A little bit of cinnamon because I like cinnamon. There are people who
So
don't
this
like
is
cinnamon.
the Laura version of
Yeah.
sangria.
There's many personal different ones.
Muchas gracias. You know, we look forward to eating, getting very, very full, and then we drink sangria, and maybe we sleep after, right?
Oh, you have a space here
For a wonderful
nice
siesta. Thank you. Gracias.
Enjoy. Thank you.
The sea was rowdy and rather gloomy on the morning we dropped by Beehive Driftwood Cafe, but got some perking up from our fresh Belgian waffles topped with homemade strawberry ice cream, blueberry jam and cream, and chocolate. Add freshly brewed Arabica coffee from the Tres Marias Mountains, fresh dragon fruit shake, and hot chocolate made from local tablia tablets. These waker upper delights kept us going for a very long day. Originally started by an expat and now owned by a young former OFW, Classic Kitchen remains true to its vision of becoming the go-to place for classic dishes such as steaks, salads, and delectable pies. It's dinner time once again, and we're here at the Classic Kitchen in Bugong, Mambahaw, the capital town of the island. And I'm joined here by the proprietor of this roadside eatery. We have Miss Rose Rojo.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Rose, for having us tonight
Yes.
and preparing this. So, Miss Rose, what have we prepared for tonight? We're so excited. It's been a long day for us. We're so hungry, but before that, we want to know what you have prepared for us.
Actually, sir, we have this garden salad.
Mhm.
We make this with our very own homemade dressing.
Okay.
Yes, the Caesar salad dressing. We make it in our own. Then we have also the pork chops, and also this one. In our menu we have some specials also. I will introduce you the T-bone steak,
Wow.
and then we have sauteed this one with lots of vegetables like broccoli, mushrooms, and some onions and cauliflower.
So, where
Then
do you get your T-bone steak? Is it brought into the island?
yes, some of these, but we can also buy here in the island also.
I
Like
see.
yeah,
So
we have in
your
the
own
market.
suppliers.
Yes.
And the rest of dinner consisted of very tender filet mignon and savory sizzling mixed seafood. Dessert was homemade apple pie a la mode. I think because of the meat, it's going to be heavy dinner, but we don't mind. We will try all the dishes that you put together. So you're so young and you have such an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes.
So we wish you all the best
Yes. Thank
and
you.
wish us all the best as we enjoy your food. We are going to have a taste of Indochina for a lunch right here at the Guerrera restaurant. First, with goikon with 4 types of dips. We have chili garlic, arjar, Thai chili, and their very own sauce called LSBB, Little Saigon, Big Bangkok. We have pad thai with bacon, our Bangkok pork, and this wonderful warm or hot soup of lentil, chickpeas, turmeric, and cumin, which we call dal tadka, and a rice dish called lemongrass pork Thai basil fried rice. And to my mind, the star of the table is this wonderful banh mi with the unique recipe from this restaurant. For dessert, we have calamansi tarts. That is homemade and made by this kitchen, and homemade mango with kaffir lime ice cream. So after this sleep-inducing lunch, we'll have famous Vietnamese coffee to last us the afternoon. From intercontinental flavors, we now move to restaurants that serve fresh seafood, Filipino cuisine, and sources ingredients from other parts of Mindanao. We troop to Taginas Lagoon, a volcanic crater resulting from underwater ash eruptions and now a popular dining destination for fresh seafood cultured in and harvested from this body of water found in the municipality of Mahinog.
We actually went to the Taguines Lagoon, which is also a crater, and there were some fishermen there offering us some seashells, and they put together a very good lunch for now. It's a seafood lunch, and we'll start with the seashells, two kinilaw dishes. One is a sudsud kinilaw, and the other one is litob kinilaw, and we will try that. And we have a soup of two kinds of shells, one kai and one tambayang. And we have two grilled dishes, kitong. I haven't seen kitong this big for a long time, so I'm sure it's going to be very, very flavorful. And of course, our inihaw na pusit, which is really a favorite. And we have steamed shrimps and adobong tahong. So we are definite that we're going to have fantastic lunch now. We ordered unlimited rice. There it is. Just one pass and gives you a lot of different flavors from the sea, cooked differently, grilled, kinilaw, soup, adobo, and steamed. So if you please excuse us or excuse me, I will have to take my proper lunch. Thank you. It's dinner time. Ngayong gabi sa tanan. We're here at Pedro's Restaurant, one of the longest running restaurants here in Camiguin, and it specializes on Filipino food. So, karong gabi with us is the chef of the restaurant for the past 15 years. So, as old as this restaurant, but it's not really old. It's young and young looking. Si Chef Noel Galera. Chef Noel, daghang salamat kayo sa imong giandam para sa buha karon, murag mitambong nigtesta ni ani ba. So, siguro ang atong ang akong lang pangutana, chef, kung sa mga best sellers ni mo diri, basig din nimo ko tabangan to i-explain kung unsa pagbuhat nimo nani. Ang pinaka-importante matilawan yun ako. Okay ba na? Okay. O, sige. Sige, magsugod na diri sa imong native adobo. So kining atong native chicken, wala tayo problema diri supply sa Camiguin, di ba? So unsay naa sa atong adobo, chef?
Sa native chicken din, ang atong gamit ng vinegar na is vinegar, coconut vinegar rin, gikan sa
Binuhat diri sa Camiguin. Batan-o na vinegar. Kumbusa, tamis. Oh. Huwag mga regular ingredients sa adobo. So dahil tuyo ni, suka, paminta, og nakita kong atsal diha og kanang shallots man no, kanang red onion no. O garlic. Kini. Baka ani rice man tin ani chef. Ang sunod nato nga best seller diri,
sisting sinigang. Kining recipe sa baboy siya, sa part sa bili siya, napit.
so pork belly atong gamit.
Buhat din daw sinigang mix. Sinigang na sauce para.
So ang sinigang sauce nato, unsay pang paaston ng gamit nato?
Sambag ang
Sambag. Wala problema sa sauce sa sambag ko diri. Ay dagan mo sa sambag diri. Kung walay sambag, unsay imong ginagamit ana? Iba pwede gapon. So dali man na magpalata og belly kay
mga gulay po niya, mga organic gulay na talong.
Organic ang kwan.
Ay nitipit sa
Basig mahal ka ayon ni kay organic.
Di barato ra.
Barato ra kay nata sa isla. Aslum gid ay. Mari po sa daghang kanon. Yang unsa man ni kuan chef?
Salad. Pako salad na to.
Pako salad.
Yang pako dire is dagan kay pako dire makuha nato sa
Kakita mo ko dito sa bukid, doon sa bulkan.
Kadalanan makakita kita ganito.
So pako salad, yang unsay gibuhat sa tanan na?
Vinegar so siya po lubi lang gyapon ito. Kamatis tayo ng mga
Laing lamas. Yeah. Yung asin dayon. Mukabot lang ko ha, chef. Hala na, wala may lain paon. Kita lang duha. So, kay murag gilapaan lang gini mo. Kay crispy pag siya kayo, no? Nya ang suka, tamis. Huwag ang lamas na naghatawag laing flavor. Ibagay yun na siya sa sinigang o sa manok. So far, angay silang tulo. Nya unsa man ni atong
mo yang gitawag na surol dire sa ato sa
ni ang inyong national dish dire. Camiguin. May laing lugar nagbuhat na anak Camiguin lang.
Dinhi sa Camiguin mo surol gid siya.
I see.
Kaya sa uban na ning tawagong surol laban sa ginataan manok ng surol tawag na pero lahi dire sa ato.
Lahi.
Surol siya.
So unsay na diri nakalahi sa tanan kay ingon sila murag tinola daw nagibutangan og gata, murag tinola nagibutang og kalabo ana. So unsay imong description na ni chef?
Ako is butawan mo kuno gata ni kan yun kanlad ang kalabo. Yung little chicken ang gapon ni lamit.
Nya unsa kadugay ni lutoon?
Ano 25 to
Lata na manok, nya butangan og gata, dayon ng kalabo. Pero medyo halang-halang siya, no?
halang siya. Ang surol is spicy ano.
Wow. So, these are mga 4 of your very popular dishes diri sa Pedro's, no? So, daghang salamat kay gipagawas nimo tan ng sekreto. So, pao lang nako ang recipe nimo kanang after this interview. daghang salamat, chef. So, sigurado gid magganahan mi sa pagkaon karong gabi. Daghang salamat. So, we're here at the Hibok restaurant of the Paras Beach Resort, which is just a stone's throw away from the White Island where we spent the late afternoon. Now we're just finding time to pipe down and chill. And we've asked our restaurant manager about the best sellers here, and they recommended 3 dishes before us here. And first is the Rocky Village sisig. Rocky Village is attributed to the residential area in this part of Camiguin. So what I'll do is give it a dive. I'll try their sisig because sisig, of course, is very popular around the Philippines. We'll see how different it is from the other very good sisig in many parts of the country. Easily, you say that this is sisig on the sweet side, and of course the meat is tender. There's a good amount of fat and meat there, and of course the fresh egg is really a very good binder. I didn't even put calamansi anymore because as it is, it's really wonderful. Then I'll move on to the Yumbing Kinilaw. Yumbing attributed to the area where we are right now, and this is fresh tangiga, and like any other northern Mindanao Kinilaw, this has tabon-tabon. This has lime or suwa, and using really coconut vinegar. And the best way to enjoy this is eating it. It has the sourness that I really like and quite unique. Just a perfect match to the sweet and the savory sisig that I had earlier. And we have here a fish steak, and it's grilled tangiga, and I see garlic bits, and I have to taste it and dip it in this butter sauce. Then again, The sweetness of the fish, because it's fresh, is very, 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 very apparent, and it's really very, very good mixed with kinilaw and our sisig, and most especially best for a bottle of beer. And perhaps I'll try it with the Camiguin Punch, which is a drink with rum, vodka, and pineapple orange juice. But I'll try the beer. I'm joined here by Chef Gab Gonzaga of the Waves Restaurant here in Nouveau Resort in Mahinog, the island of Camiguin. And we are by the seashore. This restaurant is a seaside restaurant by the Bohol Sea, and during daytime, we have a good view of Mantigue Island. Chef Gab, thank you very much for having us for dinner. Dagang salamat. And I know this is a good time to just relax and chill and to have really good dinner. So I'd like to find out what you have prepared for us tonight.
Yeah, we prepare a lot of dishes. For the salad, we have Cajun chicken and pineapple curry salad.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's my one of my signature dish. It's my personal dish.
So you put this recipe together.
Yes, sir.
For appetizer, Chef Gab prepared a Hawaiian-inspired tuna poke dish with avocado, with fresh tuna coming from southern Mindanao, dressing of soy sauce, rice vinegar, sugar, ginger, and sriracha sauce for spike. For main course, we had sous vide grilled ribeye with meat coming from Del Monte, Philippines in Bukidnon, northern Mindanao. The meat was sous vide for 2 hours and grilled until medium well, and served with ratatouille gratin and German spätzle. We had berries cooked in butter and red wine for dessert. This special dinner was put together by Chef Gab Gonzaga for Waves Restaurant, right here at Nouveau Resort, Camiguin.
Chef, thanks for putting that together, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy this evening. So take your time, and dagang salamat.
We now venture into the communities and experience the heart of island flavors that are truly organic, rustic, and authentic. We went to Barangay Manuyod in the municipality of Sagay, around 36 kilometers away from the capital town of Bambahao, at 9 in the evening. We eagerly waited for the return of fisherfolk from squid fishing in the Bohol Sea. The early catch was almost nil, but more than enough to whet our appetite. And wow, the squid was still alive, showing its bioluminescence used to disguise themselves from predators in the sea. A group of local women helped us prepare 3 dishes. First, squid kinilaw with young coconut vinegar, tabon-tabon, a souring agent common in northern Mindanao, suwa or key lime, onion, ginger, chili, salt, and pepper. Second, squid pinakurat or quick saute at high temperature with aromatics, salt, and pepper that I cooked and plated. And third, dried squid, deep fried for a few seconds in high heat to crunchy perfection. Just when we thought that this point was the peak of our excitement, we were offered a 9-kilogram catch, locally called kontol fish, the head of which was cooked tinola style. We didn't want the celebration to end, but we had to pack our stuff and head back to our resort past midnight. This is one sensational experience we will never forget.
Good afternoon. We are here in the traditional abuhan of the Inyola family here in Mambahao, Camiguin, and we will be joined in a bit by the matriarch of the Inyola family, who will teach us how to cook a traditional dish in Camiguin called surol, which is a chicken soup that is unique to the island.
Ako si Gracia Casinola sa Tagay. Ako si JM, ang apo ni Nanay Bibing, ang tudluan niya sa iyang mga nilutuang kinaraan.
Si Lola Eufrasia Inyola, tawagon na ako sa Lola Bibing, may hapon la. Uy, dagang salamat gid lagi. Pasulod ko ninyo sa inyong abuhan nga na dugay na abuhan pero pagkagwapa gyud. Dagang salamat. Kay karong hapon na pagpatudlo unta ko unsa pagluto sa surol. Katilaw na ko na ana kadaghan ug interesado ko na makaluto og surol pero karong hapon na ang lutoon nato ay ang surol sa Mambahaw style.
For prep work, we cut the chicken into small pieces, sliced, crushed, and knotted aromatics, as well as gathered other ingredients like fresh oregano and arranged them nicely on a winnowing basket.
Alright, the ingredients are ready.
Before cooking, we arrange the chicken pieces, shallots, garlic, ginger, lemongrass, and red bell pepper in a seasoned earthen pot or palayok or kolon, and poured hot water until all ingredients are slightly covered. Then we put the pot over a wood-burning stove or kalan until the chicken is tender for final touches like herbs, veggies, coconut cream, salt, and pepper.
So, unsay ginabutang na
Panakot.
panakot?
Unya, di na lang ang tanang klase ng panakot.
Oh, dili kadang para
Panakot. Unya, kanang batong,
batong,
tuan, insyutes,
si pintote sinasayote na ala no.
sayote na ilong.
Oo. So, karon ako kadungog na yung diri sa Mambahaw na ay batong, na ay sayote. So, paano ginasagulan nato yan ang gulay sa uban kay diretso lang sabaw og manok.
Pero madaghan niya ngayon sa tanaw, ganang may wakwak.
Tama gyud. So, madaghan no, madaghan nato makaon.
Oo.
Nya okay, healthy man pud ang daghang gulay no.
Oo.
So, na manok, na coconut milk, gata, o kanang dahon-dahon. Gibutangan ko na itong atsal ganina, so naay kuha-kuha. So, namian yun ang kuhan, ang surol diri sa Mambahaw kay dahil kumpara sa uban siguro, no?
Tagan kayo salamat ka lahat nakabuhat kitag surol ikaw nagtudlo sa kuha pero ikaw man gyud nagluto niya ni pero atong tilawan no tamis pa gyud ang gata niya tama na gyud ang pagka naluto tilawan nato imong ay diri sa Mambahaw kay naibutangan nato batong o pinsotes di ba? Kung ginalata ang gulay, tama lang yun ang pagka... Karon tilawan nato ning manok. So kini murag native chicken no, napatanon bagong ihaw. Ano pagkahumok, matanggal lang sa iyang buto. Daghang salamat la, kaya ko lang nagkaon.
Sila lupa pa nun.
Kunya na sila. So, daghang salamat.
So kini programa de JM no, imuha man din na personal advocacy no. So nasulti na ko ganina nga driven by government. So imuha gini. So asa gid siya nagsugod?
Kay siguro ang akong passion gani adto is more on the preservation and promotion of Camiguin history, culture, and the arts. So ako nakita nga magunsa naman ang sunod ni henerasyon kung dili din nila makita ang kapatsada sa atong mga naakaron na henerasyon or ang mga kanhi pa. So ako nauna-unaan nga kung puhon-puhon, mas magamit na po nila ay gusto nga mag-kopya sa atong mga recipe or gusto magluto sa mga recipe naraan. So atong gi-compile no, ang mga lahi ng mga lutuan sa mga lahi ng mga lungsod. So gisugdan ni ato pang year 2020, pero earlier pa nanay tayo ipang sugod-sugod ng mga sulat. So documentation nagsugod sa year 2020 or up until now nag-document gihapon tag mga lahi ng mga pagkaon o putahe sa Camiguin. Pero dili lang putahe kundi islangkob na diha ang kulturang Camiguin nga mao. Iba na ito nakitaan nga less na siya ang pag-appreciate sa atong mga kabatagunan sa atong kultura dili sa Camiguin. Mao na nga kung dili man sa magamit karon nga panahon sa mga sumusunod nga henerasyon kung tanan magamit nila.
Sus, mabuhi ka, JM, sa imong gibuhat. Kay wala gyud itulak nimo na buhaton ni gikan sa imong kasing-kasing na himong tinuod, gikan sa imong pamilya ug atong i-anunsyo sa tanan, no?
Yes.
Mas importante sa sumusunod na henerasyon.
And malipayon sa puko kay kining pananaw nakita pud sa government ug ila pud usahay nakatabang pud kita, nakatabang pud ang pamilya nga mapakita din nga naakitay patsada nga mga lutuan ug kultura diri sa Camiguin. So kung unsa man gali ang matabang sa pamilya kana amo ika wad-wad gayud sa tanan.
So we're finally ending our food trip here in the beautiful island of Camiguin. And what best way to bring the taste of the island than a basket full of goodies made here in the island. And in this basket, we see, of course, my favorite is the box of pastel. And it's really a soft bun with really creamy filling that is best for coffee or even tea. And we also have this beautifully packaged tablea tablets that are ideal for home use or even for industrial use. Also made here in Camiguin. As you can see, it's beautifully packed in the export quality. And my most favorite here is this small pack of piñato or peanuts cooked in sugar. And I can finish one pack in one sitting. So thank you again, Camiguin, for giving us a delicious trip till we eat again.
In this amazing food trip, creative, original, and authentic were the great flavors we savored around the island paradise of Camiguin.
And now we're back here in Davao City after the first ever journey of Mindanao Roadtrip with Art through northern Mindanao to the island of Camiguin. And we're still recovering from that week-long amazing immersion in the island of Camiguin. We were captivated by its natural charm, in awe of its heritage, and super satisfied with its diverse food scene ranging from provincial to intercontinental flavors in that small piece of an island. Although the island is still closed to tourists, we were fortunate to have been invited by the gracious Romualda family, headed by Governor JJ, family members, former Governor Baby, Congressman XJ, and Mayor EG, a very tight-knit family that has invested leadership hours in developing tourism, involving communities in the visitor's experience, and of course, protecting the environment. Tourism Officer Candice Borromayeda L and her team for putting together a very tight itinerary for us, involving activities from dawn to midnight, making us understand what Clean Camiguin is all about. It's all about embracing new protocols, new scenarios, and a new way of life through and post-pandemic. So once again, congratulations to the people of Camiguin for embracing responsible travel in pursuit of sustainable tourism. This is Mindanao Roadtrip with Art.
I'm Art Moncato, a Mindanao traveler. Join me on a road trip around the second biggest island in the Philippines as I embrace its natural beauty, meet communities for authentic cultural experiences, and share stories we encounter along the way. See you at 5:30 in the afternoon every Monday with Mindanao Road Trip with Art.